Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning viewers. You are still with me Khoyrunisa'ul Mufidah from Al-FITHRAH Breaking News on 9 March 2022. I'll accompany you to listen some bright news, some actual news and some latest news in the sunny morning with the headline, The Departures of Hajj After Pandemic. The pandemic has been going on for 2 years. Many restrictions have been put in place in all fields, including restrictions on the organization of the Hajj and Umrah pilgrimage. In 2020, Indonesia even decided to cancel the departure of the congregation for reason to prioritize the safety of the congregation. The Ministry of Religion continues to communicate with the government of Saudi Arabia so that Hajj activities can be reopened this year. Minister of Religion Yakut Khalil Kumas issued a circular restriction to guide the community in activities at place of worship to help overcome the sharp spike in COVID-19. Coronavirus, or also known as coronavirus, is a large family of viruses that cause mild to moderate upper respiratory infection, such as flu. Many people are infected with this virus at least once in their life. But this virus can also cause more serious diseases such as MERS-CoV, SARS-CoV, and pneumonia. Because of this, the government limits the implementation of activities both inside and outside the country, including the Hajj and Umrah pilgrimage. The Ministry of Religion has prepared 3 schemes for planning the pilgrimage this year, namely the full scheme if you get a full quote from Saudi Arabia, or the 30 scheme, or the worst risk is that the scheme doesn't send at all like 2020 and 2021. With 3 schemes, the Ministry of Religion has prepared mitigation measures according to Saudi Arabia's decision letter. During pandemic like this, the government of Saudi Arabia is still tightening the selection of prospective pilgrims for Hajj and Umrah. Several policies were taken to provide security and safety for the pilgrims. These policies include the creation of a digital Hajj Smart Card application. Consul for Hajj at Indonesia Consulate General in Jeddah, Endang Jumali, said that this application was implemented by the government of Saudi Arabia considering the conditions were still not normal. So we need an application that was directly integrated with the date of pilgrims and all services provided when carrying out the pilgrimage. In November last year, the Ministry of Religion had left to Saudi Arabia to meet with policy makers in Saudi Arabia, including the Minister of Hajj in Saudi Arabia. From that meeting, we got a breath fresh air with the hope that the pilgrims could be dispatched to the Holy Land. This is because of the danger of COVID-19, which is getting more and more cases, while the health of the congregation is the #1 thing that prioritized by Ministry of Religion. Condition of the departure of Umrah congregate in accordance with KMA number 19/2020 as follows. First, the age requirement for Umrah pilgrims issued by Saudi Arabian government is between 18 to 50 years. Second, candidates for Umrah pilgrims don't have comorbid disease and must comply with the provision of the Indonesia Ministry of Health. Third, signing the statement letter with no show other parties for the risk arising from COVID-19. Fourth, COVID-19 free evidence, both PCR or swab test. The things that must be considered are that after completing Umrah in the Holy Land, you must also comply with the health regulation to be able to return to your homeland. Here are the things that you should pay attention to. First, perform PCR examination in Saudi Arabia a maximum 3 times 24 hours before departure and return. Second, upon arrival in Indonesia, the congregation is subjected to PCR or exit test. Third, quarantine is carried out in the Hajj hotel for 5 times 24 hours. Fourth, Hajj hostel provide accommodation, food, and transportation for Umrah pilgrims upon their return. And the last, on the 4th day, the congregation does a PCR or exit test, and if the result negative, the congregation can return to their respective home. That's all the news for today. Check this out at Al-Wafa Documentation YouTube channel for the latest update. I am Khoirul Mufidah. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.